Something a lot of guys ask about in the forums I read is whether this pulley here and this belt is supposed to be this loose. And yes, it is supposed to be that loose. The tension on your bandsaw blade with these pulleys will keep this belt on. You'd have a very difficult time putting that belt back on if it was tighter. So that's the reasoning behind that. I've had good luck with the belts. I see some people complaining. This is my second drive belt. One time when my blade broke, it must have snagged it and cut it pretty good. But I'm just using regular. I'll show you the belts I'm using. Let me grab them. So for the OS27, I have these Gates belts, B84, and this is the old belt. You can see it had a chunk taken out of it. Never broke, it just had a chunk taken out of it right there. And this is the idle belt. I don't know what we're going to call that. Maybe this, yeah. Anyhow, this belt here, this is a B56. I've not had to replace this belt yet, just the drive belt. And that's a Gates B84, if you're wondering. Another thing with these OS27s, I've had really good luck with my tracking. Once I got my tracking figured out, I really like how it rides on there. Very rarely do I have to touch my tracking. Once it's set, you should be good. Occasionally, well, I just checked it. Every time I change a blade, I check it. So everything so far has been really solid with this Frontier. Good mill. Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Jerry, and that's my dog, Abby. Today, I got my first piece of ash up on the mill here. And I've never milled ash before, so we're going to give this a try. I have no idea. I'm going to cut these into 1.5-inch boards I'm going to use them for. The ash is 6 feet 6 inches from this bottom taper. I don't know who cut this tree down. This was given to me. Someone brought this over. But you can see they got a pretty good taper on it. I don't know why they would have cut it like that. Maybe when they felled the tree. But anyhow, I got my first piece of ash on it. I'm going to see what this looks like. I've never cut ash. I just changed my blade. You saw me change my blade there. The last time I was milling, I hit a nail. And I am going to run the metal detector over this real quick. Just making sure I don't know where it came from. I don't know if this was a yard tree. One of my friends brought it over. Said he didn't want it. And I said, I'll take it. I'll try milling anything once. So let's check it with the metal detector. When I hit that nail I think it was last week, when I hit it, I changed the blade out. It took a couple of teeth off. It was a brand new blade. You know how frustrating, if you're a sawyer, you've done it. It's frustrating when that happens. I thought I had all the nails out of it, and I hit another one. But that happens. I didn't use the metal detector. I'm going to use it on this one. Oop. That's the sled. It only goes down a couple inches, but it gives me an idea. I've found them with it several times, so I believe I'm good. So we're going to get this mill fired up. We're all set, ready to go. October, I think it's the 28th today. My daughter still hasn't had her baby. She's overdue now. So any day I'm going to be a new grandpa. But our colors are starting to change. It's been a really warm year. Now today I think it's 38 degrees out. It's pretty nice out today. Cloudy. Yesterday was sunny. It's supposed to be cloudy the rest of the week, or sunny the rest of the week. So I'm looking forward to that. We're just starting to turn around here. Let's check out our trees. We're way behind this year. So according to the book, the Doyle scale, if this was 8 foot, it would yield around 84 board feet. It's 6 foot. So it's going to be about 20% less than that. So it's going to be 60 board feet or so. All right, I'm going to get this started. It's cold enough now around here. I did decide to put my windshield wiper fluid in the coolant tank just to keep it from freezing. So this year I'll either be using windshield wiper fluid or the pink RV antifreeze. One last thing. I know I get long-winded sometimes on these. Thank you to a couple of you sent me some emails regarding your log stops and how you put the rollers on. I'm going to do it. I really like the one with the bearings. A gentleman sent me a picture with his 3 log stops. He put bearings on the outsides of them. And that keeps the log, when you're turning it, from hanging up on your log stops, and it'll roll right over. So that's going to be done over the winter. And another thing I want to do, I want to build a power feed. If you don't follow him, check out Mike Festiva. He's built his own mill and he put a power feed on it. But I'm going to use wheelchair motors when I do mine, I believe. But I think this would be an easy mill to rig up a power feed to. I'm an old mechanical engineer from back in the day. What's it look like under the bark of an ash tree? You know, around here, all the ashes are dead. I think that's pretty much the case across the entire country. The emerald ash borer really decimated these trees, and it's a shame. We have some property over in Morley on the Little Muskegon River there, and every ash tree is completely dead. The whole forest looks like this, unfortunately. All right, fire it up. Lower this guy down a bit, just so I can reach it. Paint your log stops. Put detents in there. Whoa. Woo. That bad boy is heavy. Kind of a cool piece. I'm going to keep that. Put that over here. So guys, this is the best way that I found to square your logs up. I know I've showed this before. Don't trust the log stops. Those will move over time. Tighten them up unless you've welded them. I cut it 180 degrees, flip it, cut it again, turn it up 90, and I'm off a little bit, so I tighten it up. Then I'll just give it a little tweak to get square lumber. Ooh, this thing's hard. That's perfect. A little more. Came back. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for, and it's tight. Guys, this is pretty wood. Come along, take a look. Come on. I'm pretty happy with the ash. So we have 7 of them. This one just has a little bit of waning on it. Not gonna be, I won't even have to cut that off. 12.5 inches. I got 7 of them 12.5 inches, and I have 2 of them with some waning on them that I'll trim down. But these are gonna work great. I'm really impressed. I'm gonna look for some more ash around here. It's nice wood. You know, you just push it a little slower. It's hard. It's probably like cutting white oak or that black locust I cut the other couple weeks ago. It's probably about that hard. Maybe not quite as hard as the black locust. Probably not as hard as that. But it's nice stuff. I'm really happy with it. These are going to be some boards that have to span 3 feet for a rack. That's going to hold a substantial amount of weight. So I'm really happy with it. So anyhow, we'll get this machined up the edges and put up on for the rack. So anyhow, guys, this turned out great. I'm happy with it. Thanks for coming along today, and you guys have a great day. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. I'll answer most of the comments, and subscribe. You have a great day.